So, here we are then. At Abu Dhabi, Marina. The 30th and final of this race. And this is the qualifying, so let's get back to get underway. Hello everyone, my name is James here, and this is James Gaming Channel on YouTube, and welcome everybody to the final race of the 2010 World Black F1 season, guys. It's the final race, guys, and it's the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix at the Marina circuit. This is the final qualifier, so every driver going to do their best to see how this one circuit is going pretty well for this circuit indeed. So, we've got a lot of drivers to do so far. Well, whether that sub have wrapped up the championship so far in the last race in Belgium, but let's see how they could do better for this in the final race in Abu Dhabi. This is going to be a good race. Hopefully, it's going to be a good solid qualifier as it will be so far before we get into the night race for the race tomorrow, and who will be the winner of the 5 races here before we go into the 2011 season. We're going to find out. So let's take a look at the drivers' charted. Pedro Alonso has already won the title today. That was his third in the year so far back in Belgium. Glock will hold on to second place so far, but there's a bar between Schumacher, Chandler, Kobayashi, Petrov, Alonso, Barrichello, Alguersuari, Lulucci, and Saturn Webber. They all have a chance now to try and get that important second place in the third place in the driver challenges. So this is going to be pretty well for this so far. Well, the rest of them will have to battle for the field for a bit. Sauber have won the championship so far there, but Virgin might lose out to Williams and Force India. They might catch up to them for this. HRT or Espana waiting on in fifth ahead of Toro Rosso. Well, Ferrari in seventh place had the Renault and then Mercedes on in ninth place, with both Red Bull and McLaren both tied together, with Lotus just behind, with just 12 points behind. And this will be the new podium for the 2011 season, yeah. We've got a new podium spot, a Formula 1 logo, and hopefully how this one will do so far for this, for instance, the old one from 2010. So, this is the Marina circuit. It's the longest circuit than anyone else so far for this. This is going to make it if a driver is going to try to do a longer lap for this. I don't think we're not going to reach everybody else through this video, guys. I think we're going to do some of them, and then we're going to hopefully get to the end of the session for this. And I think that Pedro Alonso, the championship winner driver, has gone off the track. Oh, he has gone off the track. So Dolores is the first one to be hit barriers a bit. He's not going to set a lap time at all. So for that is no time for that for Dolores for the championship winning driver. This I'm supposed to let that sell that logo up. So to the safety car test there, but unfortunately he didn't block it so far for this. But anyway, Kobe has to be the first one to do his lap so far. Dolores didn't sell up, so I don't think he'll be stuck behind that race. I need to raise it up for the race tomorrow, so hopefully we'll be doing better more for that. So let's see how Kobayashi could do so far for this lap here at Abu Dhabi at the Marina circuit. So he's done for his lap time now, so let's see what his first laps of it. But would it be longer than anybody else on the track so far? So 3 goes into turn 2 goes Kamui. So Kamui needs to do really well so far. He's running like he's like running in 5th or 6th in the championship so far for Kamui. This is the 5 race of the season. This is all chance to try to get second place, to get Sauber a good 1-2 place in the standings. But it's going to be pretty difficult to go around this circuit at all. So he's just gone around turns that it is so far. So let's see how this new part of the tracks go pretty well indeed. So this is a bit lower than it is. So this is going pretty well for Kobayashi though. So what the Sauber driver could do is going to do better for this as he goes through for this. And there's the part of Johnny Walker too. And the 2011 logo means that we'll be in for that next season. So let's see how this one goes for this. So this is going to be pretty good so far for this. So how this one goes for the bridge there, so there, as for goes Kobayashi to there. So this is if it is the longest lap so far than anybody else so far. I think it is the longest lap so well. So Kobayashi first king goes through now and off to the right hand side. Yeah, left hand side. So let's see how he can do better there. Through the double right hand he goes through now. Not bad that his teammate went off the track so far during that block of the track so far. So Kobayashi, when he goes into the left place in through the Marina Bay part of the track there. And what is going to be his lap to really cross the line now. So he will come around to the final turn 20 and then the final corner turn 21. And what is going to be his lap to really come around the last corner. He is around the last corner now. And he's going to be his longest lap so far for this Kobayashi. And he's going to set a 1 minute 54 point. Oh dear. The top line is not going down so far. I think it's been mixed up so far for this, guys. It's a 1 minute 54.766 for Kobayashi. That's a good lap from him. Okay, I'll update the part of the lights that are up now. So the driver cannot be blocked there as they go through. The lights go through and up. And I've already gone off to the bridge, so and he's now been increasing up now, so all the drivers can get past him. So into the car. So both sides did good so far. Jones didn't start up at all, or did Kobayashi did start up at all, but he just got stuck at the start first straight there. But he just stayed up so far. Next up is Williams back car for Williams. So let's see what the Williams driver do so far for this. Becker did get a win so far back in solid now, but this is the day to night way. But can they win it again? Here at Abu Dhabi, but it's going to be very tricky now so far for this, because how this race go for this for Barrichello though, it's going not pretty well so far for this, but the season has gone bad for it so far. Winning has a good start from the first race in Australia though, but then they got wrapped up the next few races turn to later on in Europe, and they got some points, and then moved up to third in the championship from that 11th place they got stuck behind Lotus, and then they got overtaken by Lotus, moved up from 12th to pot up to 3rd now in the Drivers' Championship in after race 12 Belgium. So now they're here in the 5 races Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates. So let's see how this race goes pretty well for this for Barrichello. So, a 1:54 that Kobayashi just set so far. So let's see how the Brazilian go well so far for this. He's just gone through the chicane there, turn 8 and 9. So the lights are coming on so far for this, but we're not in a nighttime race so far for this because we're in a daytime so far. It is a day to night race so far for this, and hopefully we'll start at twilight, something like that. So hopefully this race is going pretty well for this for Barrichello if he goes through for this race itself. So, how would the Brazilian do well around this circuit? Betting more pace for that as he goes through turn 40. He's not a bit faster than Kobayashi's time is, but can he beat Peter? He's going through the double right-hander. He goes through at 15 and 16, going into the Marina part of the circuit there. And this is going to be pretty making a work lap so far for Barrichello as he goes through the circuit though. Okay, I think he might be quicker than Kobayashi through this corner now. So let's see how this one goes for this. Also very quick one for Barrichello there. He might be quicker than Kobayashi's lap time now. Let's see what he goes through, the fire corner he goes through now. Oh, he does a good lap from him for Barrichello. 1 minute 54.107. That's a good lap for Barrichello. He goes fastest from this session for this. George missed like all the Williams driver going to do it so far for this, but this is going to be pretty well for this so far for this. Now, Hulkenberg's turn now, so Hulkenberg, pretty good work so far for this, but the team is not very happy for them so far. Oh, we didn't see this up, so for God's sake, play happy like in Belgium does. Okay, so this time this is going to be working so far. There we go, the lap time has begun for Hulkenberg now, so this is going pretty well so far for me in the championship so far, and the table is going to be, the side is going down a bit so far, so hopefully this is going pretty well for this qualifier setting here in Abu Dhabi at the Marina circuit for the final race of the season of 2010. And for this one, it's going to be a 23 lap race in the race so far, so hopefully how this one goes for this in Formula 1 though, it's going well for this. So, through the hairpin goes Hulkenberg, he goes through turns that he goes through now, and this is going to be an excellent run for the championship table 2 for this. Excellent race for this. This is going pretty well for this one indeed. So it's going well for this. It's going really well indeed so far for this. So Hulkenberg on his way now, so up through turn 8 goes through there, and how this one goes pretty well for this track though. Anyway, he's going out towards the first. He's heading towards turn 12, 13, and through a good chicane there. That's very good so far for Hulkenberg. So pretty to this track got 21 corners, not 23 corners like in Singapore has. But let's see how will Nico do. Not Rosberg, Hulkenberg. So let's see what he can do for this lap time though. Here at Abu Dhabi. So this is the fourth try he's going to do his lap so far. So hopefully all the other drivers are going to do the laps completely do so far. Until I'm thinking it will be over later so far. Round the last corner goes Hulkenberg though. So let's see what he's going to be his lap time will be when we cross the line. Wow, a 1:53.994 for that. Hulkenberg's gone faster than his teammate Barrichello, so he was faster than him in the first few sectors. So, both ways are so far faster than the Saubers. What about the next driver, which is Michael Schumacher? But where we see right now, well, he's heading towards the vehicle right now, so he's at the lap, and hopefully he will do his lap. We begin his lap when he crosses the line now, and it has the lap has begun for him. So let's see how his lap time will go through for this one. It's this, and for this one, it's going well for this. So, he's through to turn 2 away so far, so this is going well so far for this race indeed. So through the turn 5 and turn 6 chicane there goes through Schumacher there. The 7-time champion. Around a second for this for the first time in Roblox, so let's see how he will do so far. So, Michael Schumacher's good, his pace is going well so far for this. So, would he beat Huckenberg's time at 1 minute 53 or maybe not? Because Balakola was beating him so far from last race so far, but this is going so well for this. So, first at turn 8 and 9, this is going pretty well. Where is it indeed? And for this one, it's going more. It's more trickier than the last one in Belgium. As none of those drivers didn't set a lap time in the last race in Belgium does, but let's see how they will do it in Abu Dhabi as we go through the second indeed. Schumacher's doing it all his pace so far than Hulkenberg does. Goes through the chicane, and I think he's faster than Hulkenberg at the moment as he goes through. So this one is going pretty well for this for Schumacher though. So this is going to be a good race so far for Schumacher though. So let's see he can do better for that. So before he goes into the right, and then he's going into past the Marina Bay part. And this is a good part to the second so far for this for Schumacher though. So let's see what we can do for this lap so far. We're on to turn 20. This is going to the pace going pretty well to see how the Williams go rather than this. And there goes Schumacher goes pretty well so far for this. Would he be faster than Hulkenberg? Well, actually no. 1:54.232 for that for Schumacher. He goes only third faster quickest. So August Roy's next up. So he will cross the line, but I can't see him cross the line just yet. But we see him. We cross the line right now. Okay, he's over. So let's see he's going to do his lap so completely well so far. So let's see how the Toronto driver do well for this second though. As he goes through for this second indeed for this. So August Roy doing well so far for this. We got a win so far back in Britain now, but this is the final race of the season so far for this. The car will be new and updated for the 2011 season, and hopefully they have a better chance to try to win the Constructors' Championship for the next season. So Tom Watson needs a good advantage for this race if they want to get a lot of points so far. August Roy is winning 9th for the championship, but he could get 3rd if he wins this race today. So, Jaime August Roy, this is the final race of the season, guys. Abu Dhabi. This is Aston Martin's second game pretty well so far for this. So the sun is completely going down a bit so far, but I'm not need to set the time now. So I'm doing this one for this. So let's see. And it's gone. Oh, he's gone down. It's gone down a bit because he's going to get to 9th time soon. So hopefully, how this one goes for this in qualify will do so far for Jaime August Roy then. So this is going to be an excellent race for this track for that. So August Roy, the man is going to do something for this for 2011. Is going well so far for this. We took a picture of this job before we came on record, guys, because that's what we did. So how this one goes for this one indeed. So August Roy, can he beat in Hulkenberg's time there? So he's not very quicker than him so far. He's going 15 and 16, slower than Hulkenberg's time is. But let's see how his lap time goes for this one through the Marina part this second though. And this second guy is going pretty well to see how the light's going well going in the night in Abu Dhabi, where it goes through tonight in the race tomorrow. So final race of the season then for how sorry. So let's see what we can do so far. We cross the line now. So on his way now. Oh, 1:54.256. Not faster than anybody else, or not faster than Schumacher at all. Okay, so it's Karun Chandok's turn now. He only had a win so far back in the USA Grand Prix was at night, so this time it's a day to night race so far for this. And how this one goes for Karun is going well so far for this. So the Spain race is off so far for his laps here at Abu Dhabi circuit, the Yas Marina circuit though. 4 races of the season for this, and hopefully how this one goes for this for Chandok. So before he goes into turn 2 though. So hopefully how this race is going much popular than the last time we did in Belgium. But he didn't set up to a tour part for that. So yeah, not pretty well for this for Chandler for his Spain racing though. He went off the track about like 5 or 6, but he was still winning the race so far for this. So this circuit is going completely more often than the last few races ago. So let's see how this lap will do perfectly for Karun Chandok. He's going through the circuit itself in qualifying. So this qualifier is going pretty well for this for Karun Chandok. And hopefully when the race tomorrow, he will have a good finale for this. So through he goes through now. And this is going to be our next good race to see how these drive and manages for this Marina circuit though. So let's see how this one goes for this for Chandok. So he will go through the cell arch there. So making it progress to see how this one goes for that. And through this he goes through now. So Portofalo does so far for that. And 3 to 15. So this is going to be an extra lap time for Karun Chandok, guys. So let's see. He will do more pace here than that to see how this one of the drivers championship goes for this. Remember, Chandok is battling for 3rd. He's winning 4th in the championship so far for this. He got 7th in the last race in Belgium now, but he kept the car on track so far. It was a dangerous track to see. But anyway, no more about that. So we're in Abu Dhabi for the final race to see now. So let's see how his lap time will go through that. He will run the last corner right now. So let's see what he's going to be in his lap time when he crosses the line. On 1 minute 54.321, that had gone 5th fastest so far for Karun. Dor was the only man who did set a lap time at all, so Chandler's gone 5th fastest actually. Okay, we're not going to see the rest of the drivers by the end of the session. Now, if you want to go through half of the drivers so far for this. Next up is Kovalainen for Lotus, so let's see how his lap time will go so far for Lotus. The lap has begun for him, so off he goes then. He got Schumacher behind the Mercedes. So let's see how this one goes for Kovalainen though. So just going pretty well for this one for that. As Kovalainen needs to do a good lap so far if he wants to try and do anything in the Drive Championship so far. Lotus won in last place so far next to the Championship so far. They need to have a good progress. They will have to have some points today here in Abu Dhabi. Through the turn so it goes for Kovalainen. So that's pretty quick indeed where he goes through there. So sun is going down a bit so far. So there's nothing chance for this driver to go around this track very more often for this as for Kovalainen though. And for this one it's going to be a free talking for this race for that. So he's going well so far. He goes through the first sector, just gone past, and now he's going to the chicane at turn 8 and 9. So how will the number 19 Lotus do so far for this? As he goes through to the tricky section, he goes through now. So this part of the circuit is going pretty well for that. So yep. So he's going to go for turn 11 to 14 now. So through he goes now. So there's an extra progress for this, as the sun is completely. See the light is just coming up a bit so far. So this is going well for that. And this track is going well for him. As 3 goes to turn 18 and 19. So this is going to be pretty well for this lap time for Kovalainen though. When he goes into 20, the part of the track is going well for this one for this track though. Hecky ran the last corner he goes through now for Lotus, and away we go. At 1 minute 54.064, that's a good lap from Kovalainen. He goes second fastest in this section so far for Kovalainen, guys. So we got the Watson Vitali Petro. So this race is not going well for this season so well. So for this one in qualifying though, he needs to try to catch it so far. This challenge is not going well so far after he got a win in Germany in Berlin. So we have the Berlin so we're coming into the 2011 season. So hopefully how this one goes for Petro for this, we go through that track next season. So how this one goes pretty well for this for Vitaly Petrov, and for this one is going well for him. So bit longer for this second track though. So through he goes into the hairpin, he goes through now. So this is going to be a good one for this so far. And Dollar is going to stop for the pit lane for tomorrow's Grand Prix. So hopefully there must be probably the car there doing that one in this qualifying session done. So this is going to be pretty well for this one in the daytime though, so we're not going to hopefully go into the nighttime for this one, and this one is going to make the pace somewhat difficult it is. So through goes Pedro into Zucchini, goes through to turn 8 and 9, and on this long back straight he goes through now. So making the race go more pretty turn enough so far for this, and make the progress go far for this. We're just going to look at the top 10 drivers who do it in Belgium. So the other drivers were doing, that means I'm not going to record the rest of them guys for you guys to see. I'm going to record these drivers this. They're doing laps so far for this. So Pedro, we're going to okay so far for it. And he goes through turn 14, goes through now. So let's see what you can do around this tricky right-handers. 15 and 16. Turn 30 is a wide, as make more edges for these drivers to go through this now. And he's going very well with this. Not faster than Huckleberry at all. So Petro and Huckleberry look like they're not going to be good people so far for this. So let's see. Petro edging his way to the last corner for Renault. So let's see where he will go for this car. A 1:54.177. That's a good lap from Petro. That's going to put him where he going to find better colour. Yeah, that's where he going to put him there. So Sebastian was a 10th driver to finish the point. So he was get 1 point from the last race in Belgium. So now he's got a bit of work to do so far for this season now. So this will be the last one we're going to see before we do the other drive. We're going to skip the rest of this, guys, of qualifying for this. So we're only going to see the top 10 drivers. The drivers have been eliminated from the last race in Belgium, guys. We'll not see them in this video, guys. So let's see. So the sun is beginning to set, almost complete there. So you just got past there, just gone through now. So the race is completely good, really well for this. Sun is setting down now. The lights are completely going up a bit now for Bremy now to see more progress he could use so far for the Torosa team for this. So yeah, Paul Torosa finished the points in the last race in, what was it? What track was it? It was Belgium, yeah, Spa-Francorchamps. So that was the last race they got in so far. So let's see, this one goes for Bremy. This track though, but that is going well for this, and this track though is really good well for this pace for this. So Bremy gone past the Cell Arch race, so this is going to be a good part for the race tomorrow for this. Yeah, fab. Yeah, that will be later. But this is going to be a good race so far for the 2010 season. As for he goes to turn 15 now, so well actually that's turn 14. Not this is turn 15. So this is going to be pretty well for the race for the championship to side 2 for that track though. So yeah. So 3 goes through to the right and the left hander at the past the Marina part. And the Hobbit's going pretty well after this place there. Through the turn 20 goes through now. Good one for this track for Bremy though. Running down to the far corner goes through now, and it's a 1:54.374 for that for Bremy. That's a good up from him, so that's going to put him where he's going to find his teammate also will not be faster than him so far. Right, I think that's see the 10 drive in the lap so far, but I'm going to be right back, guys, and see the rest of the qualifying. So we're going to see what the driver does. And this is going to take about 20 to 25 minutes, or we're going to be like 30 to 35 minutes to do this whole session, guys. We'll be seeing you later on. Bye-bye for now. Okay, so the sun is began to set here at this Marina. So guys, there's only one more drive left to go. That is Lucas Degrassi for Virgin. We're bringing for the rest of the drivers. So let's see what Degrassi do. He needs to try and beat Huckleberry's time. All 21 drivers have done so far. Only Trilly and Senna, well actually Senna and Glock said 1:55 so far. But what could Degrassi do as the sun is beginning to set here at the Yas Island in Marina? And see how this one driver needs to do the here after this qualifying before the race tomorrow. This is going to be an extra one for the race itself, and hopefully how this one goes for the Degrassi itself. Go for this game very more easily so far. There, go for the hairpin, goes through there. Much easily goes through there, but this is going well so far for this. So on the straight he goes through now. Hopefully these live will be light up in the night skies tonight, soon, tomorrow, and it will be going into business. And I believe tomorrow night will be hopefully gets this race back for this final race of the season for this to get ready. Okay, we're going to do the 2011 season after this one. So, Ducati is the final one to do this final qualifying season for this, guys. Qualifiers will be back for 2011 season 2. So, it will be pretty good so far for these drivers to go around this circuit indeed so well. And for the Ducati, he's the final man to do this one around this Marina circuit. As he goes better for this so far for this, guys. So, he will go through to the 11th, 12th. There's a king there and into turn 14. Where Dolores are going off it. That might be a suspensive probe to the Sauber joke. He got stuck on that bridge, but it's been increasing up to the top now. That'll be there for the race tomorrow. So, hopefully, it will be a pretty good job there for Ducati, guys. Let's see how this lap will go for this for Lucas. Into turn 9 he goes through now. So, making up the pace very much easily. He goes through now. Into turn 20. National Go Bank, with a part sponsor to Abu Dhabi. Randy goes into the final call for this track now. And then he comes now. See where you go. And 1:54.1310 means that's it. That the guy is not beating Hogberg. Means he's on pole position for tomorrow's Grand Prix. Okay, there are the lap time, guys, and we'll be right back and see who's gone fastest and took pole position. So there is the final qualifier guy for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Hogberg's on pole position for Williams, had the cover line in the Lotus in second place. Becca actually good third place, so Williams will hopefully try to take a second from 30 in the race tomorrow. Mazda good for had the Twilly, there's Petrol safe, Kubitz to 7, Lucy safe, so Becca's 9 at the bottom, there's Ogsroy, Rosberg, Weber, Degrassi, Chandler, Bremy, Sebastian Vettel, only 70 at the Hamilton. There's Fernando Alonso, Adrian's at 2, Kobayashi, Senna, Gluck, and Pedro Alonso will start for the pit lane for tomorrow's race. Well, that's pretty much it for qualifying for the final part of this race so far. And to the next time, guys, will be the final race of the year, guys, of this season, guys. It will be the final race of the 2010 year, which is this race tomorrow, guys. So we'll see you next time for the final race of the season, guys, of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Let's see who will win this final race of the season, to see who will be second in the Drivers' Championship, and who will be running up in the Drivers' Championship, which will be Timo Glock. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time for the race tomorrow. It's going to be a good finale.